For the past 64 years, the world records of Guinness surprised the generation by generation. In pursuit of popularity, people put more and more strange records, which are just beyond belief. We've collected the most standing out of these. Get ready, make yourselves, and we start. Our top starts with a man with a classy fantasy and no less elegant bird. Joel Stresser, slightly more than for 3 hours, managed to stick 3,500 toothpicks in his bird. Sky Billerk became famous in 2011, when she got into the Guinness World Records because of incredible flexibility. The girl climbed into the box, which is 3 times less than her. Sky also showed how castly her body goes through a tennis racket without strings. The record holder crawled through the racket with legs and hands sitting on the twine. A Germany by the name Andre Ortolf put a strange record associated with jelly. The guy demonstrated his skill on eating this dessert. 1 minute and he ate 760 grams of it. To put records, the passion of Andre. He put records on the run, simultaneous putting on sweaters and eating peanut butter. Whatever people do with the biggest berry in the world to gain popularity. In China, decided to put the world record in shooting watermelons by playing cards. In front of the Guinness Commission, several participants tried their luck. But only Bai Dengchu won. He hit 70 watermelons per minute. It looks easy, but don't rush with conclusions. It's not as simple as it seems. Olga Leshuk managed to crush 3 watermelons for 14 seconds by ties. Undoubtedly, it looks childish, but in fact, it's quite difficult. How this record holder came up with this secret without an answer. Only you decide he is a madman or genius. For seconds he broke 22 cookies with his scapula. Yes, with those that every person has on the back. The most amazing thing that since 2010 no one hasn't been beating. And maybe not even tried. To wear wet clothes is a difficult task, so it's quite predictable that even for such an action, someone put a record. This guy was able to wear 7 wet t-shirts per minute. And now attention to everyone who wants worldwide glory. This record hasn't still been broken. The title of the strongest forehead in the world took this guy, having shown to the commission how he breaks nuts. Indian Manojo Kumar Maharana managed to keep a record number of plastic straws for drinking in the mouth. The 23-year-old resident of Aris Estate took 459 straws in the mouth and then for 10 seconds was keeping them elevated without help. According to him, since childhood he's been dreaming to get into the Guinness Book of Records, but didn't even think it could happen in such a way. By itself, a run isn't something unusual, but this race is definitely worth your attention. It's amazing that the age of participants ranged from 11 to 59 years old. The most curious were how participants ran. Most likely you already noticed what's wrong with this. A strange but very touching record was put in the forest next to Kathmandu, where 2,000 people were hugging trees for 2 minutes. Basically, school children and students took part in the action dedicated to the World Environment Day. They drew attention to the problem of logging. Everybody loves cats. This is a pleasant feeling when the fluffy pet is sitting next to you and purring. It's beyond words. And the louder it purrs, the calmer it becomes. For example, this cat was humming that loud that gave to his mistress a place in the Book of Records. Yes, everything is true, because the purr was measured at the level of 100 decibels. That is 4 times louder than of ordinary cats. Hai Heng from China hung on a drill, the drill bit of which stuck in the ceiling, and he turned it on. He owns a record in 148 turnovers, set during the show of the Guinness Book of Records, went in Madrid on December 23, 2008. This girl once decided that she never wants to have her hair cut again, and so has become popular. The 16-year-old Rapunzel has been growing her hair from 6 years, and now her length exceeded 5.5 inches. That's all what we wanted to show you today, guys. Write in the comments what records in your opinion were the most ridiculous. Always strive to new tops and remember all the most amazing things around us.